Alright, I'm going to be talking about the Streamlight TLR VIR2 as a budget night vision aiming device. I got this for the reason that it has a IR laser, and basically the illuminator and the white light were just bonuses. To be able to get a name brand of a decent company that makes a IR laser, you're looking at paying $300 minimum. And for Streamlight to give you an IR illuminator and white light as well, those are just bonuses to me. So I'm so far very happy with this unit, even though it was $300, which at the beginning I thought was quite a lot. But looking around, it's a pretty good deal. Much better than paying $1,000 for a Peck or a Steiner. So let's take a deeper look. The white light is only 300 lumens, which isn't anything that great for modern weapon lights, but I think that's due to the fact that it only takes a single CR123 instead of two. The single battery goes on this side, and I think the other side can't fit a battery because it has these windage and elevation adjustments for the laser. But the light is a quality, or a true 300 lumens. Yeah, I see lots of lights that say they're 3, 4, 5, 800 lumens. I have a O-light that says 1,000, and I would argue that this one is about as bright as it is, because the light just doesn't have a very good reflector, I guess. It's just kind of all bleh out there, and it doesn't seem to be controlled in any way. But this is controlled into a useful wide hotspot with a decent amount of flood still, so it's a very usable 300 lumens that does have some reach. As far as the IR components go, you switch to the IR side, which activates the IR laser and illuminator with the single toggle by flipping the switch. On the IR side, it has a good laser. It's really clean. It doesn't seem to have much diffusion, but as far as the illuminator goes, it's not the best. Well, I guess not the best depending on what you want to do with it. It doesn't have very much range. How about that? It's a flood. Inside this room, it'll light up a room so you can see stuff. If you're outdoors, it'll flood out at a pretty wide angle. It's about like that. Wide angle. It's not going to have any type of hot spot. It's just going to basically flood over your entire field and illuminate everything within about 15 yards. Past 15 yards is going to be washed out by the IR light that's being cast on everything within 15 yards. Or at least that is how it is through my Aurora, which I have been using for my night vision device. That's all I have, so it's all I have to judge that on. But about 15 yards, 20 yards outdoors, useful, effective illumination range of this. But like I said, I got it for the laser primarily because I don't really need a IR illuminator as much as I did the laser, at least for my uses. So if it's the build for what I want, I just hadn't seen many videos on YouTube about it, so I thought I'd toss one up, let y'all in on it, and I'll switch over to some actual footage right now and let you see what it looks like inside my house.
The wall you're looking at is about 10 yards away. First we will use the IR laser illuminator. So you can see it floods at a pretty wide angle. It doesn't have any type of hot spot, but the laser dot itself is nice and pronounced and doesn't have much haze around it. Next is the white light. It switches to white light just by flipping the switch to the left, and it's 300 lumens with a nice wide hot spot with plenty of flood. Great for indoors, short range. I've also shot with this outside, and it illuminated targets fairly well out to 50 yards.
So overall thoughts on the Streamlight TLR VIR2 is that it's a pretty good light laser illuminator for the money. You aren't going to be able to find anything that has all the features that this does for the price point from a reputable company. You can always go find the China PECs or D-balls, but those are only meant for airsoft, and you're not going to have any type of warranty with them. And from what I've been able to tell, they aren't going to be able to hold zero. As far as this goes, it's meant for actual firearms, and it's about as cheap as you can go and get everything you need to shoot under nods.